The challenge begins with a simple promise. Whichever of these 15 people leaves this mansion last, keeps it. A massive $1 million estate. Jimmy reveals the secret. Every contestant was chosen because they claimed his videos were extremely easy. Now they have to prove it. The rules are absolute. If a contestant steps over the red line at the entrance, they are instantly eliminated. Peace doesn't last long. A contestant named Chase steals all the TV remotes, knowing boredom will force people out. By 10 a.m. on day 2, the house is in complete chaos. Contestants start acting like cavemen, kicking down doors out of frustration. In a fit of rage, contestants begin trashing the mansion. They are devaluing their prize before they even own it. To annoy the others, Shays pours ranch dressing all over the carpets, making the living conditions unbearable for cleanliness lovers. Despite all their bravado, the first contestant leaves on day 1. The reality of isolation proves harder than expected. In an ironic twist, a contestant wants to leave on day 5 because he misses his cat, Cuddles, after previously mocking others. By day 10, mental strain drives Ruben to trade his chance at the mansion for a simple 30-count nugget meal. Contestants must partner up and be chained together for an undisclosed amount of time. If the chains come off, they are out. The chains make every simple task a logistical nightmare. This proximity forces some contestants to bond, others to the brink of insanity. As more quit, a wall of the fallen is established, a visual tally of those who couldn't handle the pressure. On day 40, handcuffs come off, but a new nightmare begins, the bunker challenge. Contestants have less than 1 minute to avoid elimination. Jimmy schedules alarms for the worst possible times, breaking their focus. Sleep becomes a luxury. Because contestants find the challenge too easy, Jimmy cuts the scanner time down to just 30 seconds. One stumble means losing everything. A contestant named Asher decides to play dirty, emptying food supplies to starve his competition out. On day 65, the top 6 are isolated in small rooms. Their only food, rice, oats, and beef. Boredom becomes their enemy. While contestants are in isolation, a crew from Lowe's restores the mansion, turning it back into a new home. This challenge goes on so long that one contestant, Pierce, misses his real graduation. A surprise ceremony is conducted inside the mansion. To combat boredom, Ryan recreates Jimmy's viral counting to 100,000 video, pushing his brain to the limit over 40 hours. By the end of the count, Ryan is seeing numbers in the air, and his mouth hurts from speaking for 2 days straight. He successfully hits 100,000. As a reward for Ryan's count, Jimmy dumps 100,000 actual pennies into the room. It's a nostalgic prize that takes hours to clean up. Jimmy introduces a phone. Whoever answers it receives either a gift or a punishment. Ryan wins $10,000, while Majd is sentenced to 24 hours in a bathtub. Jimmy offers Asher a deal: spend 24 hours in solitary confinement, and Quelly gets $10,000. The selfish Asher surprisingly agrees. Quelly can let Asher leave after 23 hours and keep $10,000, or swap places, reset the timer, and both get $10,000. He chooses to swap, proving their bond. KSI calls, and the punishment is a 24-hour loop of his song Thick of It, blasting through the speakers, driving contestants to their limits. Jimmy offers $50,000 to whoever answers the Old Navy store phone, but contestants miss the prize out of fear from previous punishments. The players reveal their motivations. One has been homeless and sees this mansion as a chance to change his family's life. On day 115, Jimmy joins the challenge, putting his hand on the wall and declaring whoever keeps their hand on last wins the mansion. Jimmy places $600,000 on the table, offering any contestant $100,000 to quit. But if he quits first, all the extra cash disappears. Special hand cams are strapped to contestants to prevent cheating, documenting every millimeter of movement.
Jimmy puts $600,000 in cash on the table. He offers any contestant $100,000 to quit the challenge before he does. To ensure no one cheats, special hand cams are strapped to the contestants. Every millimeter of movement is recorded. Contestants realize they need Jimmy to stay in the game to claim the $100,000 quit offer. They sit on Jimmy's hand to keep it on the wall. The final contestants pass 24 hours of standing with their hands on the wall. Feet are swollen and mental fatigue peaks. Several contestants take the $100,000 offer and leave the challenge, choosing sure money over the gamble. 4 months ago, there were 15 contestants. Now it's just Uthi and Asher left in the final showdown. After 119 days, Asher, the most confident player, finally removes his hand from the wall, ending his journey. Uthi is declared the winner. He collapses in tears as Jimmy hands him the deed to the mansion. Uthi, who faced financial struggles, is now a homeowner. He proved the challenges were possible for those with the strongest will. The video ends with Uthi celebrating with his family. 119 days of trials resulted in the greatest prize in